All right, we're at the airport and we're going to Long Beach, from Denver to Long Beach today. And then we go over to the port to get on the cruise, and that's what we're gonna do. You ready?
Ready.
All right, let's do it.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps, earning free cruises, and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching. Now let's get rolling.
One of my favorite parts about getting to Long Beach, I don't know, just getting off the plane, front or back, outside. This is my favorite airport. So let's get an Uber and head over to the cruise area for our day one adventure that started at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I did want to say that that is a little tip for those that are, you know, going on a cruise outside of LA. Go into Long Beach instead of LAX, because if you can get into Long Beach, it's only like 20 minutes away. And I think LAX, just because of traffic and distance, is about an hour away. So yeah, go into Long Beach, and you'll thank me for it. Give the video a like just for that, okay? Give it a thumbs up just for that. All right, let's get the Uber for reals. While we're in the Uber, we like to watch the safety briefing on the way to the ship. That way, it's all done by the time we get there. Okay, so we got on and off the Uber. We got to the ship, and now we went through check-in. I didn't record anything. It went really fast, like faster than I expected. So anyway, now we're going up. Amber, that squeaky wheel always gets the grease. Well, not in this case, because that thing's squeaking. But Ovation of the Seas. Here, let's go. The first thing we have to do once we get on board is go to our assembly station or our muster station. And that's gonna be the first thing we do. So let's go find that.
Maybe don't score one. It's like worse and worse.
It's time for some new luggage, Amber.
I know, Brian.
That wheel's been around the world. I gotta scan to get in here. We scanned at the beginning and now we're scanning right here. All right, we just get it. Let's look at this. We're going to
Good morning.
D3.
D3. It's gonna be this
Right over here.
Straight there.
All right, thanks. Okay, and this is a Quantum class ship. It is the Ovation, but the Quantum class is probably my favorite class of ship with Royal Caribbean. Okay, that was really quick. You pretty much just scan your stuff. Now let's go. What time is it? It's before 11. We're already, wow, this is amazing. So now what we do is we stop moving that squeak. Oh my goodness. All right, green means up, red means down. Let's go. We're gonna go to the Windjammer Marketplace. 14, here we come. So the thing that we always do is after the muster station or the assembly station, we go to the Windjammer, grab something to eat, sit down, get on the Wi-Fi, reserve the shows, all that kind of stuff, because the rooms aren't ready until about 1:30. But we're not gonna be there till 1:30 because I got other stuff we gotta do. Again, we got here really early, which is really nice, but Windjammer isn't open until 11:30. And so I'm gonna just walk around the ship a little bit. We still can get on the Wi-Fi, start reserving shows, different stuff like that. But check out the pool deck here. Nice weather. Ovation of the Seas. And I wonder what time that this restaurant, the Fish and Chips, opens over here too. I should check that. Maybe that opens before the Windjammer. Maybe not, but okay. This is where the band would be. Oh, there's a little whirlpool. Let's check the times on the fish and chips. This is included. Operation hours 11:30. So what we're gonna do is we're going to get on the Wi-Fi, reserve some shows, different things like that, and then because we still have over a half hour, I might just go check out the casino. What do you think, Amber?
Sure.
Let's do it. Okay, so basically you go to the settings, you look for Wi-Fi, you wait for it to pop up, and it would be guest, the guest one. And then once you're on there, then you can go over to the app. Oh, I guess, wait, hold on. I guess it did it itself. Yeah, so you can access the internet for free by using the app, or you can access the internet if you have the Zoom or the Boom package. But we're just gonna go for free. And whenever you're on this app, and anybody that's on the app can text back and forth on the ship throughout your voyage for absolutely free. You just wouldn't have access to the outside. Okay, so now that we're connected, let's go to the app. All right, so now we are connected. Now we could go to the planner and start looking at every single day, day 1 through, look at this. Oh my goodness, 17. Oh my goodness. So we're just gonna go through each and every day and look at the shows and different things. And then if you have a show, which you can do entertainment.
It's trying to get out.
And you can, oh, top tier event, we'll probably go to that, right? So we just add that to our calendar. And then some other things, let's see. Is there a show? Poker tournament, Amber. I don't do that. But around, there has to be a show right around, oh yeah, production, live production showtime here. And you can add it to the calendar. So then, when you go to the calendar, I'll just, instead of showing you all of this, I'll just show you. When you go to the My Calendar, anything that you put on there will be on your calendar. And so that's where I like to go through. And some people try to do this before the cruise starts, and that's fine, but they really add everything the day of when you're on the cruise. So it's not a complete list until you get on the cruise. And then sometimes when you do reserve shows, because right now I'm just adding to calendar, but when you reserve it, sometimes it doesn't really count until you get on the cruise. I hope that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna head down to the casino really quick. But going down the stairs, this right here is pretty cool. Look at this. Whoa! It's like glass you walk on, and it is looking straight down to where we came in because we took the elevator up. But what is this, 15? 14? Now I'm on deck 13. They actually have a deck 13? Usually they don't have a deck 13, but here you do have a deck 13. I always say that's deck 13. Like if it goes from like 12 to 14, it's like, I'll meet you on deck 13, and everybody's looking for it, and it's like, that's 12, this is 13, this is 14. But this one actually has a 13 where you could say, hey, meet you at deck 13. Huh. And as you can see, the staterooms, the door's shut, so usually this door's open, but it's not ready until 1. So I have this principle, and especially on the first day, everybody's using the elevators, they have their luggage. I just always go down the stairs, up the elevator, unless I'm too impatient to wait to go up the elevator. I will go up the stairs, but not this many flights, no way. So anyway, I'm going down, but I did want to bring up the point of keeping your luggage with you versus giving your luggage to the porters. If you give your luggage to the porters, people always say between $3 to $5 per bag is a good tip, just so you know. And whenever, whoa, they have this roped off. I came down. See, nobody uses the stairs. They're not even letting people use them. I'm gonna duck under that. Okay, so I went around to the other side, so now I could get down the stairs to the casino, which I don't even know where the casino is. So let's see. Okay, it's on 3. Okay, one more level down. But speaking of keeping your luggage with you, okay? If you keep your luggage with you, you can have it. You have to wheel it around everywhere. The rooms aren't open. If you give it to the porters, don't forget to tip the porters. They're not included in your gratuities for the ship, but don't forget to tip the porters. And then if you keep, like I said, if you keep it with you, you can have it, but you have to haul it around. If you don't keep it with you and you give it to the porters, you probably won't get it until 3 p.m. So keep that in mind. Keep a backpack with you with anything that you're gonna want, like like some medications, some swim gear, stuff that you want to do. Whoa, look where we are. Look where we are. Let's look at this. Let's go. Now, I probably will do a tour of the casino and get every single slot and every single thing, but just kind of want to give you a little overview. So that'll be a different video, by the way, the tour of the casino. But whoa, there's the promenade right there. Restrooms are right there. The reason why I like to know where the restrooms are is because I know where the craps table is, the restroom, and the bar. Oh, and the host desk. Don't forget about the host desk. None of the signs are out right now, but yeah. So this is like a long hallway kind of casino on the Quantum class ships, and I really like them. The funny thing is, like, this side is no smoking and this side is smoking. So mainly at the tables you can't smoke, I don't think, at the tables, but as far as like at the slot machines, you can smoke right there, but you can't smoke right there. Okay, so it's kind of weird. Okay, but there's only one casino, just so you know, and it goes all the way down that way. But this is where the magic will happen. This is where it will take place. The free cruises will happen here. $10, yes. 3, 4, 5 times. Both dice must hit the back wall, all that kind of stuff. Okay, I have to get back to Amber. Lunch is going to be in about a half hour. Wait, a half hour? I could do my video. Yes, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my tour that will come out separately from this video. But I'm going to do a tour of the casino, and then I'll go back and eat lunch and continue this video you're watching. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And it's almost ready to open. Did I make it? All right, so I made it. I did my whole tour of the casino.
But
Yeah, so what happened while I was gone?
you missed
Chris Wong?
Wong.
Chris Wong is on this cruise.
Yeah, I
From
saw
Chris Wong Vlog.
I saw him. He was doing a video like Brian does, and so I didn't want to bother him during that. But I was like, man, if he ever starts this video, I'm totally gonna go say hi and be like, my husband really wants to meet you.
Yeah,
We
we'll
followed
meet him.
for a while.
We'll find him.
Yeah,
I'm sure we'll see
will.
him.
Seems like a great
It's
guy.
16 nights, right?
Yeah.
15
Anyways,
nights.
he was right here. He came up, and it was funny because like Brian, he was walking up and talking about the fish and chip place, and then he goes over there and looks out the window and is talking about how much the Uber costs to get from their hotel to here.
I didn't tell them how
That's
much our Uber cost. It was $60 from the airport to
Well,
here.
theirs was 50, so.
Well,
But it's from the
yeah.
hotel.
Just, yeah,
So,
plan
I
on,
don't know.
yeah, all right. Okay,
That's
are you
all.
ready to eat?
Yeah.
And then what?
I'm working on shows still.
It's
16
still-
days.
Oh yeah, there's a lot,
lot
of
of
slows
activities to try to
shows to choose. Okay, all right. All right, we got some chicken and chips, chicken and fries, and some fish and chips, fish and fries. So I just, and shrimp, shrimp and fries. So I just wanted to taste everything. There's no way I can eat all this. Can I? Okay, I just had lunch, and it's about an hour until the rooms are open, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a video that I usually do when I come to the casino. I bring my own chips, dice, on-off puck, and at the table here, I set up my tripod and do a video. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then after that, the room will be open. I still need to go to guest services to make sure I have the right credit card on file, and and the other thing I need to do is once I get to my room, then I need to go to the dining room and make sure I'm at the right table, private table for 2, because sometimes they'll sit you at like a giant table with a bunch of people, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and record a video, and then after that, I kind of just wait for the announcement when they say your rooms are ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that video. Okay, I actually did 2 videos showing 2 different strategies that will be coming out soon. And they did the announcement, the rooms are ready. Let's go over there. And remember what we have to do. We have to get to the room, then we have to go check the dining, then we have to go to guest services. Amber?
Yep.
Wants to take a nap.
Yep.
Okay, now we're heading to the room 670. 668. 670. Okay, now if you didn't know, your room keys are always on right here, So let's go. Let's get inside. All right. Surprise, surprise. We got a balcony. Of course, we never knew that. But here's the room. Let's check it out. Oh, the cabin, the stateroom, whatever you want to call it. Out of LA, of course, right? Los Angeles port. Nice. Nice. Let's see this here. The safe is right here. I get this one. That means Amber gets this one, whatever this is. I usually get the one with the safe. Wow, she has more room than me. Let's check out the restroom. Yes, very nice, very nice. The only thing that aren't in here is our waters. We usually get waters because of our status. But look, wow, that's what Amber always gets, and it's here. So we didn't have to ask for it. That's great. And the other stuff will be coming soon. Okay, so checking the dining, 5 p.m. I always recommend early dining. Some people say you should do my time dining. I'll tell you about that in a second. But we do early dining so that we could go to the early show, so that we can get to the casino. But we are on deck 3 for dining, which is the same deck that the casino's on. So that's great. We're close, but we go to the show. If we go to the show, Amber did the different shows. So she'll tell me where I need to be and when I need to be there. And then we're table number 206. Let's go check it out. Okay, so now we're here at level 3 for the dining room. And 206, I'm thinking is this side. So it'd be 1, 2, and 3. I don't know, let's see. It doesn't really say what side. Let me check the numbers here to see. Do they have the numbers on yet? Okay, they have 306. So this is 3, so there must be 2 on this side. So 206 is what we're looking for. Let's see if we can find it. 206. 206. There's 204. This is probably one of these tables. So that's why I wanted to check, because sometimes this is like 137 and it'll be like 2 people here, 2 people here, 2 people here. So I just want to make sure. So yeah, 1 and then 2. I'm thinking this somewhere right around here. They haven't got them all out yet, but I'm thinking right around here will be 206. So that's good, just to know that I'm at a table for 2. So the way when you book it, you can say private table for 2, or you could just say dining for 2. And so if you don't say private table for 2, sometimes they sit you at a large table. Now, some people like that, some people don't, depends. Now we're gonna go over to guest services and make sure we have the right credit card on file. Well, there is a giant long line for guest services. Now, the thing about guest services is it's open 24/7, so you can come later on. Even if it looks like the lights are out and it's all dark, there's a bell you can ring. So I'm probably gonna come back a little bit later because it's not vital. If I had the wrong table, I wouldn't even go to guest services anyway. I'd go to the maitre d', which is in front of one of the dining rooms. I think I passed them when they were right there. They can help me switch my table if I needed to. When it comes to this, I can also check on the app to see which credit card is on file. So I don't necessarily need to be here. If something was wrong with your room, you can just call room service. So you don't necessarily have to go to guest services. But a lot of people don't know that, so they all come to guest services. Imagine somebody waiting in this line to change their table. They get all the way up to the front, and then they find out they have to go back down there to the dining room for guest services. So now I'm just gonna go back to the room, charge my phone, rest, and get ready for dinner.
3 hours later.
Okay, so we did I got a shave, I got a nap, I got a shower. And hello, thank you. And so why do I want a private table for 2 versus sitting at a giant table with a bunch of people that I don't know? Not necessarily because I don't want to meet people that I don't know, but it's mainly because it takes too long. So if you're sitting at another table with larger group and somebody's eating their like salad, they will not bring the rest of the food for everybody else until that one person is done with their salad. Once that one person's done, then they'll bring the rest of the food, and then you have to wait for everybody to be done before you get your dessert on a big table.
They'll
Okay.
take the couples that come.
Okay, so Amber says they take the couples that come, but anyway, I want a private table for two. That's what I ordered, and that's what I want, and that's why I'm here. But I didn't want to share a table. But the other thing is, a lot of people they do what do you call my time dining? I was talking about that earlier. My time dining is not okay. Amber wants to have dinner. Don't do my time dining. You think it sounds good, but all you have to do is pretty much make a reservation. So if you do my time dining, you have to show up and wait for a table, and it's at 6:30. If you pick a time, most people when they do my time dining, they end up doing a reservation anyway. They pick a time that they would go with the same table. Now you can do that if you want, but I gotta be done with this. But we're moving, we're off. And we're gonna do dinner. Do we have a show?
Yeah.
Or are we going straight to the casino? We'll find out. So now we went to dinner. We looked at the show. We didn't stay the whole time. The casino is open, but the craps table's not open yet. But I have to see how much free play I have. So I'm gonna go over to the cashier, ask about my free play, and get it in chips so I can play it at the tables. So that's the next step. Well, $250. I got $250. I went ahead and got it with 2 blacks and 2 greens. And the craps table is opening at 8:30. It's 7:45. 45 minutes to go, and then we'll open the craps table and we'll begin. I'll let you know how the session goes, unless something pops up, and then I'll record. But usually you can't record in the casino. Like if somebody saw me right now, they would tell me, hey, you can't record in here. Yeah, we'll see what we could do with this $250. On the video that I did earlier, I actually showed a strategy on what I'm gonna do with the $250. That video is coming out later, but I'll let you know how it goes since you're watching this video. But let's play. Amber's gonna be playing along with me craps, and there are, I think, about 5 other people that said they're going to be playing craps tonight. So I can't wait. Well, I have to. 45 minutes. All right, so the table's full. Everybody bought in, and look, oh my goodness. Okay, something's really strange. We played for 1.5 hours, from 8:30 till 10, and they closed the table. Like the whole casino's closed. They have like a inspection or something. For 1 hour, they close the table, then they're gonna open it back up. However, I did get 150 points for 1.5 hours, so I am averaging 100 points per hour. Woo, that's pretty good. Although other people haven't been so lucky. I heard.
5 hours later.
All right, ending the night of day 1, and we did close the craps table, and we're gonna check our points to see how many points we got for our first session of craps. And I'm gonna the way you check your points, you could just put it on a machine and the points will pop up. So let's see how many points we have. So we played for 5 hours, 5-hour session. Let's see how many we have. In 5 hours, we have 719 points. Okay, wow, there's a celebration happening. Oh, wow. Well, that is day 1, night 1, the whole day, long day. Good thing I had a nap in the middle. Thanks for watching. If you want to see day 2, make sure to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya.